I met a gypsy.
The guys had the foot brake on, even though I'd asked for the handbrake. And then they'd come up and they're like, oh, we didn't know. Like, do you want us to chuck it on? I was like, yeah, 100%. I'm doing it with that. And then bang, the boys did it. Sag changes, suspension changes. I mean, everyone was like so committed, and the team, and it was, I was one of 5 guys that was there on the day. So yeah, I mean,
that's the way the company is. You know, the goal is to be very prime, you know, like high level. And that's the way, you know, we don't want 50% to come in, because when you have 50% coming in, you cannot take care of the proper job. You know, you cannot do, basically we want to give a really good experience, and we want you to discover the bike, because we are aware it's a different world to start. And you don't have the knowledge of riding the bike, and we need to be able to give you the knowledge that you need to be able to have fun and basically enjoy it.
Get the most out of it.
And exactly. And that's the way the company has been since the beginning. You know, it's like I told you, little things that they want to improve will make a big difference at the end of the day. And I think the video was a big statement, and we want this global launch to be also a big statement, because that's the image of the company that we have, and we want to keep building on that direction. It's a really fine product, and I think people will discover it, and we realize that these people are serious. I know at the beginning, the people look at the bikes and like, oh, that's a 3D, design and everything. But actually, no, it was the real bike.
Yeah. No, it's, I don't know whether I come across as like a company shill right now, like I'm getting paid under the table to like say say everything. But I mean, it excites me, man. I love motocross. I love our sport. I love our industry. I love being able to ride. I love bringing new people into it. And I think that we've got a bike here that it's the first new thing since a gas-powered bike. I mean, in my mind, we went from water-cooled to air-cooled to water-cooled. We went from drum to disc. We went from 2-stroke to 4-stroke. But it's all the same thing still. It's still a bike. It's just this incremental progression
evolution
of the same product. But now this is a new product. This is a completely new bike. And for me to live in a time where we've got a new thing now, it's quite exciting. So I mean,
that's why you needed a new company to do it.
Yeah,
exactly, because a new company, it's, don't take anything for granted. They have to win. We are in the world that new company can create new stuff. And the same thing, before the battery was not to the level of doing things. Tesla is the one who changed basically the way electric is today, and the hybrid or the full-on electric batteries. And that's why, a new company is the one who can bring that new blood to move everybody around. And I think that's definitely was a shocker. It was a big boom when they came in, and people kind of got awake.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, these guys are out there and they are really pushing it and making it happen. So it was, I think, a good wake-up call that we needed to make our sport make a big step forward. And electronics is what makes the things go forward. I mean, we saw the bike going from, also carburetors to EFI, it's all electronics. Now, if you look at a 450, some of them you can also already be on your app and do some changes on your power curve and stuff like that. That's kind of a little steps. We did just a big step that was needed to push everybody in the same direction, and I'm sure they will catch up, and they will come up, but it will take them time. We'll say, my guess will be 4 to 5 years, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of another thing too. That me and my brother, he's pretty deep in the industry with KTM and with the riders that he manages and Ducati, and so we know a fair bit of what's going on.
I'm sure.
And even both of us were just like, fuck, there are ways, man. Everyone is really, really far behind the 8 ball.
And the thing is, we are basically a high technology also company. So this is just the start of it, and our evolution will be also in 4 or 5 years from now. We'll have a big step forward for sure, and it's normal. But I think after it will be the play of catch up.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. So yeah, I guess that's my thoughts on the Varg. Is there anything you wanted to ask extra about the bike or
no?
anything
My thing is, I think you got to try it.
Yeah.
And people get, every people, who tried it. Some people had to convince, a good friend of mine, to try it. And the beginning said, no, I live for the noise, and that's what it is. But when they jumped on it, they were like hooked.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best thing, Don't get, an idea of what it is, but just give a chance and try it.
Yeah.
And you'll see what it is.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.